What's going on, y'all?
Nothing for free.
Listen, we got some shit. We got a lot to get to this week, so we gonna get straight to it. We are on Coughie Talk. I'm Jason Martin. This is not a fucking podcast. Yeah. This is a show. Okay, always understand that.
Cause shows have cameras.
No.
And
don't f with my intro, bro. See, each week this is getting crazy.
I'm trying to learn.
This is getting crazy.
Me and the audience is trying to learn what this means.
Well, let me
when
show
you say that.
Let me show you. This is what it is. If you see a fucking microphone, a camera, and me, it's a show. God damn it. Don't demean what you doing. That's what a show is. Lights, camera, action. So that's what Coughie Talk is. We got Brandon B. Moore in the building. Makes noise for him. We got Marv.
Hey, what's up?
Cool. Hey, last episode, a couple of ladies reached out to me and said, yo, did you find the throwback of Eric Benet? I said, yeah, I did. He'll be back without the glasses, though, next week.
You see, I got I could break
Lord.
We could do that.
Hey, we got BNS in the building. Oh, yeah. Check BNS in the back. They with all the bullshit.
What's up?
That BTS cam.
Come on, let's get to it, man. We gotta. I know I fucked up the way we were doing this today because something caught me on the ride here. So
I wanted to talk about the weekend and all of that, but we're gonna go straight into this. Hit the radar this morning, so we just added this to the agenda. This hit our radar this morning. Ron DeSantis has invited Vice President Kamala Harris to Florida to discuss the state's new African-American history.
They got a salad while they discussing it?
Nah, that's not it.
Oh, my bad. All right, hit it. I say they really don't give a
the state of Florida has a curriculum that's teaching kids that slaves benefited from slavery.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, man, listen. We are getting very ballsy with a lot of things that's going on in America, okay? This is getting fucking crazy. What the the audacity of somebody wanting to teach a bunch of fucking 11 to 13 to 14-year-old kids that there was a positive in slavery is out of fucking line. It's just out of line. It's disrespectful in the highest way. Do not kick off a war that you're not ready for. I'm telling you, we gotta stop. We gotta stop. Like, we probably the most forgiving culture on earth. One of the top 3 at least. You know what I'm saying? I'll just, you know what I mean? Top 3 most forgiving, because this shit ain't even like, we literally couldn't drink out of the same water fountain 60 years ago. So we like very, 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 we're not even far removed from that shit.
It's not that far removed. I have a grandmother who tells me all her stories.
Dude, you got to think, when my grandma saw a black president, she graduated from Southern. My grandfather graduated from Southern. Both of them at a time when you couldn't graduate from Southern. My grandfather has a master's degree from USC. Yep. Very proud, black, educated people. When they saw Obama become a president, they thought they would never see that in their life.
Yeah.
So we're far removed from a lot of things. Bitch, what's wrong with this nigga? And then, and Miss Kamala, you know what I mean? If you take that trip,
they're saying that she's trying to score some cheap political points by going on this trip.
I don't give a what they saying. If Kamala takes that trip, she gotta go. She gotta go.
So his argument is that they benefited from the skills that they developed while in captivity.
It's even crazy to say that out loud.
You what?
I just wanted to see your reaction to it.
You benefited from the skills.
Okay. Skills.
Yeah. We learn how to watch another race kill us and destroy us and sell us. That's a very important thing to learn, I guess, for my people. And these same people are now parading us around.
So what do you propose? What do you think they should be happening? What should be?
What I propose?
What's the alternative?
Nobody want to hear what I propose, because ain't nobody really ready for that.
I am. I'll tell you what. You go, then I'll go.
Listen.
You go, then I'll go.
Listen. At some point, man, you got to stand up to the bully, and it's just be ready for what's gonna happen when you stand up to the bully. I've always been a bully approacher, because that way, if I get him first, everybody else will leave me alone. Right now, this bully is still bullying us on the low, but then using us to bully us. If that woman goes and does that, she will set us back 100 years. The fact that she hasn't responded and said something and said the audacity of you thinking that this is
just by going to have a meeting with him?
To have a meeting, that is the stupidest, dumbest, stupidest shit I ever seen in my fucking life. And for her to be the first woman that's ever sat in that seat, and for her to be the pawn that she is there setting her up to be, to do that on our watch would set us back and black women back and black people back all the way back to the times. We might as well just chain back up. They're going to reteach something that should never been taught in the first place. We celebrate that shit every year like it's this beautiful thing. Like, whoa, they let us go. What's that Small Town song? What's that song?
You like that song.
I love that song because it makes sense. Because if I sing it, it's the same way. Try that shit over here. Bring that shit this way. Try it in Compton. Why not? Let's try it in Compton. Let's try it in Watts. Let's try it in Rap. Let's try it in these Detroit. Let's try it there.
Yeah.
Let's go for it. Let's bring it to where the prominent, sophisticated, well-educated, and ready coloreds are. And let's see if that fucking go.
Ready.
Yeah, bro. Like, see, listen, man. I don't preach to hurt anybody. I don't preach versus anybody. I feel like if you white, you should be proud to be white. If you Spanish, you should be proud to be Spanish. Everybody should be proud of what they are, but they should not disrespect the other ones. I don't want to enslave anybody else simply because it's color of their skin. Now I can hire you to work, and then you can go home to your family. Not you're gonna do this. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm gonna fuck your wife, mom. I'm gonna sell your kids, slap you if you don't, and hang you. Yeah, this is crazy. So I want you to understand, for me to hear where you're trying to find the right, the glass half full way of slavery, bitch, nigga. Man, listen, man. I'm telling you, I want everybody to wake up.
I think that
can't think.
This is what my proposal is. I want for us as black people to stop wishing and hoping for America to do more for us, for America to teach our history the right way. Like we should take that upon ourselves.
Yeah.
African American history and slave history don't really need to be taught by them.
But that's the thing though, we have already subscribed to the rules of their land. So it's tough. It's a tough mind state to break, to say, well, nah, we're going to pull our kids out of school. You put your kid in homeschool too long, they're going to call you crazy. But my guy Spoon, he had his kid out of home. He didn't go to school till he was, 7, 8? He was one of the smartest kids I ever seen. Right. Knew Spanish, knew everything. Right. Like one of the smartest. He is one of the smartest, brightest kids I've ever seen. Right. He just went to school for the first time. He just went to school for the first time.
Right.
And he will tell you that he didn't learn as much. He's not as smart as he once was. We have to understand we can't let these people ridicule us when we try it a different way. We get nervous when they tell y'all you can't take them shots or this kid can't go here. So you get to panicking. Well, let me put the shot in. No, nigga, homeschool your kids, just like you said. But don't be upset at the backlash that may come from it.
Right, but the history that he knows about his people and his ancestors come from his family. Like in my family, my daughter, the history that she knows about who we are and what we came from, that comes from us. I'm not relying on Woodland Hills Public Schools to teach her that.
But they're there 8, 9 hours out of the day, B. They're there 8, 9. Like a third of a child's day is spent away from you, where there's somebody really teaching them scheduling.
Are they teaching Asian American history?
I don't know.
Are they teaching Jewish American history?
Yes, they are. They teach it all, but that's not what we talking about. I can't keep bleeding to the other fights. I'm saying it's like you can't. We subscribe to their way of doing it. So unless we unsubscribe and create our own, and then the other part, don't bash our own. Like when we get these schools, I see what they doing with LeBron James school right now. They're talking about the 8th graders aren't passing the class. Why do we know that news? Why do we know that news? That's cap. Because I know in schools all over the place, it's 8th graders that are not passing, but they're picking that one to talk about. You see Yeezy school, they try to destroy that. And again, I know kids that go there. It's bullshit, bruh. We got to stand on business. And when people like that use us, and I'm going to point wherever that shit is going to be at. When they do that type of shit, we supposed to say, fuck you. She's supposed to tweet as a person, you got me fucked up. Don't play with my people like that. And guess what's going to happen? all of us are gonna rally behind, and she'll see the power of standing against injustice. Man, what the fuck is wrong with you if you think that that's cool?
That
Like,
mean.
imagine my Jewish brothers and sisters having to send their kids for somebody to tell them, to teach them the pluses of the Holocaust.
Right.
Plus, man, are you out of your fucking mind? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, what I'm-
They will burn that fucking school to shreds.
That's the thing about slavery, though, that you're not talking about. Yeah, they don't want to talk about slavery in Florida. They want to teach something totally different. But the idea that Kamala goes down there and talks to them is because of slavery, because she's catering to that.
Right.
So you keep talking about the other stuff, but the fact is the majority of black people cater to that unintentionally. So when they go to school, they think, all right, this is what we're supposed to do. So 90% of my time is spent reteaching my children.
Right.
Because when they go, they come home and they say crazy stuff. I'm like, all right, let's get YouTube out. Let's get some books out. This is what's actually happening.
Yeah.
And the harder part is getting them to understand, because kids love. They don't see what the parents see. So the kids will see, this is my white friend. This is my black friend. This is my Asian friend. And they'll look at them like, yeah, those are just people. But we're adults. So we like, man. They get
Yeah,
older.
you know to know.
Yeah. So now you got to teach them. You can still love these people at this stage because all of you are going through it. But you also have to know that they look at you different.
Yeah, totally. You guys are both saying the exact same thing. I'm more so talking about to the point of her. This has like,
That's
I know you're gonna do that. I know you're gonna do that. I know we're gonna do that. But when the vice president of the United States visually goes down there to even take this meeting to the rest of the world, we look fucking crazy.
We do, but that's
So
why she's
it's
the
no
vice
buts.
president. That's why she's the vice president.
We can't have a but here because she's the leader. Regardless of if we like it or not, we didn't pick her, to the rest of the world, the globe.
Right.
This is the second person in charge. You have to take a stance and say, even if you don't say, fuck that, I ain't going, we will humbly decline that. We're working on something bigger over here in the States. You should know she has to. Or if she has to, Marv, that we have to stop letting them off the hook. We keep trying to get us to fix it.
I feel you.
No, like they shouldn't even let that shit get public.
But why did we talked about
I
this.
know why,
Yeah.
but we gotta stop that. We gotta at least if you gonna put this shit, like, clown it, like when you do, like when they like to talk about the rappers, they say fail rapper, say stupid ass guy from Florida thinks that Kamala is gonna go there. Like, we gotta have some kind of fucking
Catering
something.
got to be the president.
Man, the narrative is what's real, bro. Perception is reality. Right now, that is reality to somebody. That shit could be a fake story that nobody even did, but somebody took the time to do it.
For sure.
So the person that puts it up has to be held responsible. If Kamala didn't, if this is not real, she needs to tweet, this has never happened. You have to add respectability back to who we are putting up as our leaders, period. And then it'll fall down. It'll be a trickle effect. But if we just sit there and keep not hold, the thing is, if LeBron misses a fucking game-winning three, y'all will talk more shit to him than this lady. If she don't do that, man, fuck that. Fuck that. This is fucking crazy. Please, Kamala, you from Oakland? I fuck with your folks. We even know the same people. You better address this. Please. I'm asking you, please, dead this story. If you was even gonna go, just tell me why you thought about it. I need to know. Because this looks fucking crazy. Like, bruh, this is crazy to me, bruh.
I mean, this story just got printed today, so we gonna see what she decides to do if the White House responds.
Unprint. I hope they pull this shit down by the time this shit here.
Unprint.
The fuck is wrong with these people, bro? That shit gets me hot, bro.
I see it. You sent me that early this morning. Like, add it to the list.
Quick. Because we gotta say something, bro. Like, we gotta hear everybody's perspective on this. Bro, to teach us the benefits and skills they developed. Are you out of your
What kind of
mind?
skills did they develop?
Man, I don't even think like that. I wouldn't even know anything like that. I'm so rebellious on bullshit. I don't rationalize bullshit, bro. That's why my life is smooth. I don't spend time rationalizing shit that don't make sense. I can just say, hey, that's stupid, and keep moving. The minute I try to, well, why isn't that? Why is that stupid? What?
You don't want to hear his
There's no excuse.
his points.
There's
You've been
no
talking crazy the whole time.
There's no excuse. But now we have Coffee Talk now.
Nope.
So now I can respond to all this shit that I'm sitting there thinking. Let's get to the next one before I slap the shit out of something in here.
All right, we gonna get into the picking up a tab on a double date, and he has the clip loaded up. So I went this weekend. You know, my friend was in town from Michigan, and her and her new fiance invited us out to food and drinks. Mm-hmm. And when the check came, they offered to pay the tab, and I actually was going to pay for them because I was celebrating their recent engagement. So we wanted to just, you know what I'm saying, celebrate them. But they offered to pay because they felt like they should pay because they invited us, and we came out to Santa Monica out our way to meet with them. But there's been some debate on how you handle a tab when you're on a double date or a group outing.
Ceviche.
Are we splitting that 23?
23,000.
Oh man, go. Okay, they're in
Mexico.
They're in Mexico. Go to the next clip.
That shit ain't but about 1,000 rags. About $1,000. It's like $1,400 right there, Americano.
I'm sure you don't have these debates because you rich.
Thank you, Jesus.
You rich, so when you get the tab, it's just like,
Hold on, man. That's right. And there we go. Right after the slavery. Niggas fighting over fucking who gonna pay for the food.
their tab was like 4,000, and he didn't order anything, so he was just like, why should I have to split it?
I feel him.
But what's the proper etiquette on something like that?
I didn't eat.
The proper etiquette is to not film it.
Number one.
Let's go there. Like, why are you guys? Who's thought to pull this fucking camera out and do this? You fucking joke. As far as me, damn, these niggas is riling me up this morning, right? The bill thing is always weird for me. If I invite you somewhere, I plan on paying for it. That's just me. That's if I say, look, man, come on, let's go get some food. I'm already planning to do it because I invited you. That means I took you out of your environment. I'm already making you drive somewhere. Like, it's the least of me to handle the food. So that's the way I move. If people don't move like that, that's fine too. I've been in situations where I thought it went like that. And it just didn't.
You had to get the
They
bill.
did that you're the rich rap friend thing.
Just looked around.
Now, depending on my mood, and if the vibe is right, I got it. But if I want to prove a point, I'm going to mess with the person. I'm going to do some shit. I'm going to do something. I'm going to act like my car. I'm going to do something because I just want to see because I'm funny and ignorant like that.
Yeah.
I haven't done it in a while, but I just feel like if you invite somebody somewhere, you should pay for it. Now, if it goes over your finances, it's about telling the truth. Like, yeah, I invited you, bro. I didn't think we was going to do the 1,200 though. So I had about a 5 ski to 6 I was playing with.
Yeah.
Let's figure this out. And then, but you had a conversation. I hate the motherfuckers when the bill come, niggas get to doing this, and niggas turn the calculus majors. Niggas can see how much you drink. They see how much of the wine you drunk. Well, I only started 3/4 of the wine that we had to tip. They know the taxes. They know gratuity. Like, these motherfuckers get geniuses with splitting these bills up.
Yeah.
If there's some ladies around too, I can't be. We gotta fellas. Let's take care of this, and then we get to the car and we can play the fucking mathematician game. But no, it's not classy. I think you discussed that beforehand. If you're gonna need to split,
I thought rich folks like you just have like a card off and everybody just throws their card in the.
We've done that. But we wasn't talking about that. We was talking about these people. I go to a lot of dinners that are like more so private or like prepaid type situations, just so you don't have these type of run-ins. But, man, I'm just saying, you got to know your funds, too. Don't go somewhere and you got $33 and you ordering $800 worth of shit.
Hey, pride is crazy.
Probably get your ass whooped. Or you be in there washing
Checking
dishes.
the pockets, looking around.
Hey.
Let me put my glasses on.
Hey,
I can't
when a
even
nigga
see
go
the
to
bill.
when a nigga go to the bathroom when the bill come, I know it's over.
Come back like, oh, y'all
It's
took care of it?
done.
Y'all took care of the bill.
I drank a lot of water.
Yeah, you should. Hey, I have my one partner, Bird. If he see you doing that shit, he be like, man, you might as well grab all the bottles. You still putting in on this. all that trying to order just the bread. Nah, nigga, you might as well. You still gonna spit.
No, we went to this like tapa spot. So it's like they give you these very small plates, right?
Yeah.
And it's like $30 a plate, and you got to order like 10 of them just for everybody to eat comfortably. So we were prepared to pay, but they offered, and so it worked out. But yeah. And you know when someone offers and you're like, man, you give them the, man, you sure? Because I got it too.
You got to give them. That's another thing. Etiquette is to give the proper. You're sure. Like somebody offers like, oh man, I got at least give them the chance to.
Yeah.
He probably like you never know. You feel me? It's really some etiquette shit we got to learn though because we just wasn't taught that. Like we was taught to run out. Yeah. We ain't got it, man. Y'all ready? So go get the car.
Yeah, I got you.
Man, it ain't working right now. You know what I'm saying? We came up here to run out. So it's a different thing. So if you just haven't learned, shout out to Denny's, man. They knew what we were doing a lot of them times, man. Thank you for keeping it together, man.
Before.
Man, Denny's was man. They knew we were doing it. We would go to the same one. We were so stupid. It was the same one, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Listen, fellas, don't have no women out there looking at you, filming you, arguing about you can't handle no fucking bill, man. Listen, at least slap the camera down or something, man. Take the phone, man.
Right.
Go to the next joint, dog.
Yeah, for sure.
Wait, first. Cue the band. Are you ready? Oh, shit. Where's the coffee and kush band at, man?
They're still warming up.
Oh, okay. They got some donuts in the back.
Yeah.
It's going. Because we got to lighten this shit up. First, we went from one level of nigga to the next. I can't fucking
We're
take
going to
it.
light it up, get right into sports.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. Got the joint roll.
Coffee and kush band right there, guys.
So did you see the
It
fight?
soothes me. Did I see the fight? Hey, man, that young man, Prime. Hey, man, he beat the shit out that boy, man. He just was just beating him up.
Just playing with your food
Just
kind of thing.
beating him up and just talking shit to the dude on the side of me. I mean, I'm gonna fuck you up too. Oh!
Yeah, that's the craziest thing is beating somebody up and then talking to somebody on the sidelines at the same time.
Well, that's how it go.
Come on, man. Look at that. Hey, man, then he had his mama come in there and they was twerking and shit. He came in. I said, yeah, yes. Man, that young man got shot in the back of the head after a dice game.
Wow.
And drove himself to the hospital.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, the crazy
Not
stuff.
fighting no motherfucker like that.
You could take a gunshot to the head.
Man, you think my punch finna do something to him? Man, what you think this nigga? What is my? He has the ultimate punch and took it.
That's stupid.
Yeah, that's one of the things. When you get that information, you just gotta reconsider.
I wouldn't even
it-
take that fight.
The man
But
had
the-
Eminem walk him out, bro. That should have said everything.
You got
Yeah.
shot in the back of the head. That says everything.
Eminem and shot in the back of the
Yeah.
head.
What are you gonna do? You can't even punch him.
He's not losing.
You can't lose an Eminem walking you out.
Don't.
Right,
Mom,
to that-
spaghetti, he's nervous.
To that, to the heart, one of the hardest songs ever.
Look at Prime, got that advertising in there. I was watching. I seen them they kept handing him the bottle. I'm like, why they keep trying to give him this bottle? For this picture right here. I figured this out. I'm like, yeah, they probably got a real. Oh, he got a Prime chain.
Yeah, you got the chain on.
Yeah, the chain.
I thought the nigga nickname was Prime. I ain't gonna hold you. When I saw it, I'm like, damn, he got a big ass Prime chain on. That's he got all the bags. Woo! Shout out to Crawford, man.
Yeah, they saying he might be. He's in the conversations of the greatest. The top five greatest.
Cold jab, man. He got
You
a
get
cold
shot in
jab.
the back of the head. What is gonna stop you? I just don't understand. Like,
Well, obviously
I'm not
another
taking
bullet,
that
but
not these gloves though.
gloves ain't got shit on that bullet. That's insane,
So,
man.
yeah, top
Shout out
five
to-
greatest.
Shout out to Crawford, man. Shout out to Crawford.
I was scrolling and you popped on my timeline
Ta!
on the shade room. I'm like, what are you doing on the shade room today? You done got into some mess, huh?
I didn't get into no mess.
Y'all kept it real clean. It was a little bit of mess.
Nah, ain't no mess. It's the truth. I don't know what you want me to do.
Let's see.
Listen, come on.
Saweetie addresses controversy over the Barbie World song. The controversy was you, by the way. You were the controversy. Over Barbie World song, she says that she still plans to release her version of it. That you are a writer of.
Man, play the clip, man. So
Drama around the Barbie World song that was released, right? With Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj. Did you actually have like a finished version of that?
Yeah.
You did? So what happens there? I mean, I know a little bit about the music business. Of course, you're in it every day. Is this something that happens often? Like, do you cut a record, complete it, turn it in?
Boy, just
And there's
incredible.
other people doing the same thing? What can you tell us about that?
I mean, there's no rules.
Right, it's the Wild Wild West,
It's
huh?
the Wild Wild West.
So do you not get your hopes up, or is this something that kind of like, you're like, really?
No, it's inspiration.
Come on.
Like, I love to inspire. That's my purpose here.
Got you.
And they look bomb in the video.
Oh, they're killing no doubt. No
Yeah, so it's just like, okay, I see you. Mine's still coming out though. Stay tuned.
doubt. Okay, so you got
Real
something coming
classy.
on the way.
Yeah, I'm saving it for a very special moment.
Some drama.
You know what, man?
What's a more special
Wait, hold on.
moment than the Barbie movie?
Shout out to Saweetie. Shout out to Saweetie for addressing that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Saweetie for that. The whole controversy is over me on my live. I don't know if you had
You
that video.
tweeted.
Oh, I'm okay.
You
girl.
tweeted as a writer. Oh, you go ahead and read your words.
Nah. Let me see it. Let me see it. Damn, you know the thing about tweet? I don't be feeling like that all the time.
You tweeted it, and then
As a writer on this, I can confirm this song and idea was sent to her last year to submit for the Barbie movie. It's sad to see that the original artist has been pushed off a song that was her idea. It was meant for both of them. I have no side in this. I just know I will be compensated, is what I said.
pay him, pay this man.
Nah, it's not pay me, but it is pay the writers, pay the people that are involved. Because all of this started because I was a part of a situation. I was doing records for Saweetie last year, and I just know that they had a very special plan for this record. So me knowing a lot of the inside and the way things got stopped due to another artist claiming they were going to get on it, then to watch that artist completely push the other artist off and make her own version is a slap in the face. It's disrespectful to writers. Then we can go to Saweetie. Then we can go to whatever our plans were. Like, because people were at work that day. Like, I had to pay lawyers over this song to get that shit all handled. It's a lot that goes into this stuff for you to just get your idea one day. I'm taking it and think you on some G shit. I fuck with the gangster shit. I love it, actually. It was a great business move for her. But that shit involves other people. So I was speaking on it from that side. So when I said it, I caught a lot of flack. People said some things to me. I got some death threats and some crazy other things. And all type of crazy shit. I had TMZ reached out to me. I had all these outlets reached out to me that I didn't do. Because that I don't want the story to be me versus her or her versus her.
Ice Spice.
This had nothing to do with anybody. This goes back to writers and creators being taken seriously upon entry. Give people their day rate. I can't say anything because now I've signed a paper saying that this is all into the world and whatever happens, it's over.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting there, you basically auditioning at this point. My time cost me. So I can't play with that. So you telling me something that can potentially would have earned me over $1 million to $2 to $3 million, and because y'all feel like playing some games, it's gonna stop? No. Because I already invested in it. I invested time, I invested lawyer fees
Right.
into something that was just removed because somebody else was being funny.
Say that last part again. You invested what?
I invested in lawyer fees.
Oh yeah, those.
Yeah, like my lawyer lives next door to me.
So-
It's very expensive.
So the song that is out that's published that they're using, that's you guys.
No. So
Our
we
creator.
we did a song. We had the Barbie sample. Their team, Warner, whoever, wanted to get. They reached out to Nicki to get on it. She agreed to get on it to pitch for the Barbie song. Then you hear the rumblings of somebody else doing another beat, then putting somebody else on it, and then all of a sudden, that one pops up with basically the same rollout plan. So that's what happened. I don't want to keep talking about it because I feel like I've been talking about it a lot. But as far as what I was talking about with her, nobody said anything. I was just basically getting all the flack. So for me to see her address it, not make me look like a goddamn fool, like I'm hopping in women's business,
Right.
was very special to me. That there was like, oh, that's what he was talking about. And I fucked with it. And I fucked with her answer because she threw a little shade in there. Like, yeah, we inspired y'all to do that. Because we did.
That's what I was gonna say. The way that she handled it, I felt was great. She didn't make it messy. She said positive things about Ice Spice and Nicki, and also didn't leave you hanging out to dry.
I fuck with that. I fuck with that.
All around, whoever's on her team helping her respond to situations like that, or if it's just her, that was very, very classy and clean.
Very classy, very clean, and that is the way you handle things. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Because niggas would have just left me out there. Again, I got death threats. Do I believe they were real? No. But I got more than 5 of them. Mm-hmm. Man, I'll shoot you. Like, just because I want to, because I'm afraid. I'm afraid that my kids won't have a dad and shit. So I'm going to do something out of fear. If somebody gets to playing around with me like that over some shit that I ain't really had nothing to do with.
That's a whole other topic too.
Nobody ever thinks about that side. They think, oh, you're a rapper. You're supposed to. No, I'm not supposed to be comfortable with people threatening my life.
Things happen out of fear.
Oh, I do. I've done more. All of any quote unquote tough shit I've ever done was because I was scared.
Yeah.
102% of the time. Mm-hmm. I definitely didn't want to.
No, trying to remedy this.
I'm scary as fuck in real life. I trust me. I'm terrified of things. I drive slow. I do all that type of shit because
I definitely drive slow.
Yeah, but it's crazy. I'm always the one early everywhere. But hey, we'll figure this out.
You leave like you 78.
Yes, I don't get tickets. No, I don't get in accidents. I'm very safe when it comes to my well-being. So shit, I'm not what? If somebody comes up to me, I'm just a nigga that when I'm scared, I just run to it.
Right.
And that ain't really the best when you got a village of shit going on. So it was a lot going on for this, man. So shout out to her, man. Y'all crazy. I knew you was gonna put this in here.
I actually just wanted to get some insight because people don't understand that all of that is going on in the industry. It's just like, oh, we just see a song come out, we watch a movie, we hear some sound, hear a cool song. We don't understand the ins and out of what y'all are actually. That there's writers and there's producers and there's other people involved in making these things happen.
Listen, man, it's hundreds of thousands of dollars on hopeful, wishful things. Like we hope this song works. We hope this takes off. We hope the algorithm hits. We hope nobody drops something bigger than me that day that I didn't know about. It's all these things that you sitting there playing double dutch with and that before these songs even get to y'all for like not you guys. You know, in here, but for the people that's listening to the songs, it gets to you, and then it's just like, what else you got? Wait, hold on, wait. Like, there's a real process that goes into getting this art. They devalued the art so much that it's like, oh, that's weak. Shut up. You need to do more. You need more output. You need more videos. You need more of this. What? Who paying for that?
Nobody cares about who's paying for that.
Whose time is getting done for that? No, because you know why? Because you're not paying for the art anymore.
Right. Because it's accessible. $9.99.
So then you have these type of things where people are just not giving a fuck about and just not respecting each other's art space. It's like, for me personally, if I like right now, I got a situation where I have a song, Puff and Kinnaman, I'm finna put out Hit Boy beat, but in case the business didn't go right, I made another beat to it. Like, so I can be prepared if things don't go at the right speed, I want to still be able to move my motion. Mm-hmm. So, but out of respect for Hit Boy and who he is and what I think he is, I hit him with a text. Look, I don't know where we're going, lawyer speed, things like that. But if I have to put this other version out, I'm going to give you publishing because your beat inspired all of us to write. Mm-hmm. And he hit me with, and he was like,
you don't have to do that.
Nah, but I understand artistic respect is real when you're selling IP. Like, we're selling intellectual property. Right. Can't touch it, can't hold it, can't freeze it. So that shit means something. If something triggers you to do something, you know what I'm saying? That's a profit.
Give the credit.
You got to. So, and then I said, what I would do is after we'll just make yours the remix. So he hit me, was like, man, listen, I'm about to send you the pack, because I just had respect for him. Nobody made me do it, and that's what we're talking about
because
here.
Everybody doesn't move like that, so that's rare when he's like, that's why he probably responded that way.
Hey, man, shit, man, listen, each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm older than all of them, and they look older than me. Something ain't right.
Man, why we gotta have these slavery-based conversations all day today?
Slavery, another form. Because look at us. Because let's trip this out. You good. You just wrap it up. You got me and beautiful Saweetie, beautiful Nikki, beautiful Ice Spice, myself, we all down here rumbling.
Looking
and the
crazy.
guys that's making all the money, that's feeding the story out, because I ain't went viral before, and I done said some way more fucked up
Way
shit.
crazy.
So they done took me and made me part of the marketing plan.
Yeah.
Because they know the actors can't talk. You think I'm fucking slick? You think y'all slick? I see everything. Yeah. I became part of your marketing plan. And y'all just sitting there letting me just take whatever wounds so y'all can sell a record that you took.
Right. Barbie in theaters right now.
Barbie. Make sure y'all go stream Barbie World with Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj. I heard just went gold. Hopefully we all eat. You know what I'm saying?
Each sip supports local artisans and funds cancer research. Drink with purpose and join the movement. Black-owned artisan water. Hydrate, empower, and change lives. Sip, support, and thrive. For more information, check out blackownartisanwater.com.
Hold on, wait.
Boom.
We got a guest. Hold on. We got Riley's on. Spoon in the building. Coffee and Kush Band. Yeah. Shout out to my dog Spoon in the spot, man.
What's good with it?
Riley Wood.
Come on, man. What brings you to Coffee Talk?
Oh man, it's exciting, man. You know, I wanted to get in here. I watched a couple of episodes. I was like, you know, let me get my my unorthodox opinions out to the world.
Something to say, huh?
Look, bro.
Take those right there.
Oh yeah, not one thought.
Okay, whoa. So, hey, listen, when Marv swaps seats, you at least have to put the glasses on for 30 seconds each episode, whoever takes the seat. So come on, throw the Marvelous Marvs on.
You ready now?
Oh, yeah.
They look a little better on me. I ain't gonna hold you.
Beverly Hills Cop. What we on, big dog?
Hey, did y'all see they cloned Tyrone?
Did
Watched it twice. Back to back.
four times for me.
Watched it twice. It was hitting on
I
ain't seen it yet.
It was hitting on so many levels. Oh, here's the trailer right here.
Woo.
Shout out to Jamie Foxx too. He's back and healthy.
Where the money at?
I'm an entrepreneur. I work in the spirit of the pimp game.
You know your girl gotta know what's going on in these streets.
This movie was crazy.
That's the car right there. Shit, gotta elevate this bitch.
Slick, come on.
That make your spider senses tingle.
It feels like somebody crushes me. Come on, baby. Yeah,
The back door hit you.
We gotta go.
I don't know what that was. That wasn't me.
Somebody is conducting experiments on us.
It's in fucking chicken.
Shit in everything.
man.
It is though.
Fuck on. It's our homeland. We don't do nothing about it. Nobody will.
Yo. Man, now
Fire,
that,
man.
Listen, now that the fact that if you see the movie, now watch the trailer, it take on a whole different meaning.
Mm-hmm.
They giving you basically the whole shit right here.
They running the whole play of America. Okay.
Wow. I heard he made it where it was timeless, where he didn't set it in the 70s, 80s. He purposely dressed everybody in different eras.
I noticed that too. I was like, what year are they in? All of them?
Yeah, like, because
It
they'll
was
have a cell
70s,
phone.
80s, 90s.
Then they'll have a home phone. Like, he did it on purpose so he can show you that it's been going. The only reason I know this is because I watched it on YouTube. So you can see like this has been going on forever.
Yeah. The messaging was deep, the comedy, witty, man, the symbolism in it, the stereotypes that they played on but used them in the right way. It was just all just masterfully put together, I must say.
I mean, I got a chance to, my brother Terrence Martin was working on this movie during the pandemic, like the music. So I had a chance to like just catch him in like the midst of when he was doing it. And I was like, what the fuck? What is this? Like, what is this thing? He's like, man, he could just describe it. Like, it's a sci-fi, black, you gonna have to watch it, da-da-da. So to see it come out, and then the way it came out, I know this was supposed to go to theaters. So they had to do a Netflix release, because of just with everything. And it's just like, this shit is spreading, bro. It's spreading. The message
they did
is real.
do a short theater, like it was in
Yeah.
theaters for like a couple days and then straight to Netflix.
Yeah.
What's it about?
It's about basically them using underprivileged neighborhoods to gain data on our culture, our race, and to keep it in a certain spot. Like in there, it end up, and then I don't want to give no spoilers, but they end up trying to say that they're developing us to get better one day, but they're monitoring us. So this little small group is the one that they're using. They go to like little small hoods like Glen, and they show like a little ghetto in LA, but it's like different versions of drug dealers, the same face, but different versions of drug dealers, pimps. Then they touch on what they're sneaking into the foods we like, the grape sodas, the chicken, the stuff they put in our hair that makes us do certain things. Basically, they sneaking the medicine in us to keep us conditioned. That's the real outline of it.
It's an underlying story of like how the man or the government is putting things into the Black communities in order to keep them down and also steal things from them or utilize them in the way where it benefits them.
Right.
Gotcha.
It's crazy because what he said was them and the government, but he didn't say white. It was Black people down there, and that experience was a Black guy that was running it.
Yeah.
So it was just it made it where it wasn't a race issue. It's a just be careful of what you're digesting is the message that I like, the very fine line message. Be careful what you're digesting.
There's a hidden agenda behind all this.
The 808, like that was crazy. How like they show how the 808 with saying a chant over it will make you do it. Like they'll go doom 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 doom, fuck that nigga, doom, and they'll start fighting. But then they're like boom 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 boom, give his ass a hug. Then the nigga start hugging him. It was the craziest shit.
Nah, fact.
Yeah.
It was dope, like amazing movie. I don't know, the way it ended really fucked me up because they never said nobody named Tyrone name till the end, and it happened to be the Glenn's version of Tyrone in like Compton, LA version, and he looking on the news, watching that the clones broke out, and it's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna check it out.
You gotta check it out.
It's deep. You gotta watch it a couple times because it's like, oh, you catching new stuff every time. It's like little symbolism in there.
Good filmmaking, man. Great filmmaking, great writing. Especially in this time for us to find a jewel like that on Netflix, and then with the If I Can't being on Tubi. And you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things happening in the space creatively for just the new directors and producers.
You were just talking about blaxploitation too, and it's kind of like
that's what this is.
That genre.
They use that to get you in. It's the drug dealer, the pimp, the this, the chicken. It's like all the things we run to go see. Yeah. They get you there, and then they like break it down backwards. It's super dope.
It had really good rhythm though.
Yeah. You saw the movie?
No.
Check the movie out.
Just the trailer.
Yeah. You know what? We got homework. I want you guys, when we get back, to go just watch Cloned Tyrone. They Cloned Tyrone, and give me what y'all see on it. I think that'd be dope. Come on. We got to be.
So Fat Joe said that he was jealous of Drake and just how much people love Drake. How much people love Drake. I think it's all jokes, but I think it's lots of facts.
Let me hear this one.
The chick with the big boobs at the Drake concert scores a contract with Playboy.
Oh, no.
That's crazy. She got a contract with Playboy.
And let me tell you why I might be jealous of Drake, right? I never seen a guy people love more.
Someone pausing him?
Okay? Because there's rumors this airplane, which looks like the flyest plane in the world, was actually given to him by a friend. Someone who wants to be down with the man who has a 15-year run of unstoppable hits.
He ain't said one lie.
Then there's a guy who owns all the crypto shit. He buys the Tupac ring for $1 million and gives it to Drake. Who the f*** is giving people this type of shit?
That was all pissed he is.
Yes. I'm not making this shit up.
Joe crazy, bro. But
bro, they won't give me a pack of socks. They won't give me a croissant.
A croissant.
This some bullshit.
I'm fucking with y'all.
Yeah, they billionaires, but god damn, why don't a billionaire give me some shit like that? I don't know.
Yeah. You still going, Joe, or you will pause?
Every time I turn around, I hear some shit about somebody giving Drake some crazy shit.
Hey man, Drake.
And I'm like, yo,
Drake is a fade.
Like,
He's a fade. Like he said why though. Like we've never seen nobody in hip hop have this type of run nonstop. You just never seen it. He survived it all. Yeah. And he seems like a very nice person when he meets people. So that's the other side of the shit that keeps you in the game.
Drake, the formula of Drake is like he took all the great pieces of all the greats and they put them into one package, and that's Drake. I don't understand it, but anytime someone can throw their undergarments at you and they become famous the next day, like you're on a whole nother level.
Both of the Canada boys though, him and The Weeknd, them boys came here and took this thing over.
Yeah,
bro, he's black, white, Jewish, from Canada, dad from Memphis. Like it's the cheat code.
He got all the
run it up.
He got all the elements in one.
It's cheat code.
He got everything you need,
bro.
Yeah.
Sing, rap.
Yeah.
Damn.
Can have ghostwriters.
Hey, listen, dude. I feel like I'm honored by it. I didn't think he's figured out a way to safely succeed in hip hop. Like do it in the safest manner. Like it seems like even how he even handles his beefs, they all end in happy endings or it just stays in music. You get what I'm saying? He's navigated perfect. I think that's why. I think people will marvel at it. Takes a certain business savvy to be able to sustain in anything that long. Yeah. He's done it in front of us that long, this consistent, still number one. We just never seen it before.
Yeah, he brought Meek Mill out to in Philly the other night.
Speaking of Meek,
he brought Meek out in Philly the other night. That was a beautiful.
We're not doing none of that. We're not doing none of that. We're not doing none of that. This nigga trying to bring the mess to the place. Coffee Talk.
Next slide.
We gonna stay. No, we gonna stay with what we were talking about though. He did bring him out. Meek better than me though. I can't do it. I wouldn't. That back-to-back shit is fucking crazy, bro. Listen, I understand. I fucks with people. I love it. This is music and it's entertainment. So nobody's supposed to like fight and shoot and shit. And it's supposed to end with everybody happy ending. But oh no, I can't. We can be cool. We can do the jam, but we not just strolling around.
Greatest diss track ever?
Nah.
It's up there?
Nah. It's up there. They trying to tuck it, but it's up there.
It's up there.
Huh?
It's up there.
That going back to back. Hey,
it's up there. It's back to back. It's back to back.
That's up there with
hit him up. Back to back. Hit him up.
See, hit him up was. I love hit him up, but it was just fueled in so much anger. I think the blend of classy, like I'll fuck you up, but I ain't tripping. It's like the ethers, the no Vaseline, the fucking.
That's Cube's joint.
Yeah, no Vaseline.
Let
me tell you something.
I think it's no Vaseline, then hit him up, and then back to back and ether.
I think we gotta throw Back Down by 50 Cent in there. We got to. That's nobody speaks on that. You a Pop-Tart sweetheart. He was on that boy's bumper. I'm into that. I'm into beefs that do that. But yeah, I'm not. Yeah, we not gonna keep. We not gonna. Yeah. I don't know, man. I come from a different thing.
I ain't coming.
I'm a whole nother sequence older than these guys. So I think just because we all came out at the same time, people assume we like the same mindset, same age. Like I just didn't come from that. Like even if in all the quarrels that I've had in behind the scenes shit in music, we can be cool. Like it's no problems. But I'm not. If it got to any physicality or if it got to any type of real like niggas playing with niggas' money. We not finna be all in public yet until y'all niggas pay that back. I'm not doing that. And I'm not saying money wise, but it's gonna take more than like an apology or we shaking hands because you ain't cracking them. Like we not doing that. We gotta, there's a code of ethics in some of the stuff that I still believe in. So he paid him back. So I get it. He threw him a record. That's the ultimate way to get a nigga together. Like here, okay, you can get this money, you gonna do this, boom.
That's more what I'm saying is the beautiful thing. Cause we've seen too many times in hip hop where the beefs just end too tragically and it's like especially this younger generation, it goes straight to that. We didn't even know there was a beef before the beef is deaded.
It's crazy. So, it's crazy because we're at this weird time, like with the battle rappers, they say crazy shit to each other, and it's just like love. It's like peace. But something about putting that over that beat, man, that mean everybody think it's like real.
Right.
I do wish people knew, and the artists especially knew that this is entertainment first. And then it won't be any back quarrels. It won't be any back things. That way we can do these moments where our heroes that were beefing can get together and go do a show. I definitely want to be into all of that type stuff once I grow a little more. I'm just not there yet.
I think
that's a real mature thing.
I think the transition and all that was drill music though, right? So when you actually going to do something and then you go make the song about it, that's the transition and all that.
Yeah, that's called you joined the police academy. That's what that's called. Like, here, let's shoot him and tell everybody we did it.
Talking too much.
This shit OD. Who convinced him that was right? The 808. Cloned Tyrone. There it is. It all went back. That's crazy.
But you see them blow up off of it. So if you look at the Chicago scene and you talk about Sosa and them and Reese and they doing, drill songs and then Duck blowing up and then Dirk.
What's blowing up though? They get money?
Yeah.
But then they gotta hide the rest of their life or they're dead. Each one of them are looking stupid somewhere. Each one of them.
Man, you coming from a place where that's like the reality anyway.
That don't mean it's right. Because you've now flown away and that's not the reality. You now get to leave and see that that's not the reality.
Yeah, but the ones coming up behind you, they like, oh, that's another way out.
Yeah, so you at some point you gotta understand what you're doing with that shit. Because bruh, they're dead. Them niggas dead or hiding or can't go back or all that whole movement. You got like one or two that made it out, but dead in jail, ducking bullets. You didn't get a job. You didn't get your dream job to now have to still live the same way. I think that's where the disconnect with hip hop was always. That's what the issue. Mm-hmm. You don't understand? Like once you cross over, you're in business. This is a business. You are now a soda can. You are not little woo woo wham wham. You can't do this. You can't say that because there's multi-million-dollar things happening on your behalf now. So for whatever reason, if they know that you're doing something wrong, they're doing it and letting you build up some case for them to use against you, R. Kelly. They know what's going on because you're monetizing. So, oh yeah, keep saying what you're saying. The minute they don't need you, it's done. That's the reality, not because I said so, because that's what we've been seeing since hip-hop started. So at some point, you have to, like that, it goes back to Drake. He understands.
Yeah.
Like they want him to talk about politics. He understands. He'll do that with his friends and his political friends. That's not what he wants to do. And he doesn't get jarred into what we talking about. Man, we need an all rap album. When he looks at his numbers, all those super rap songs are the lowest streaming ones. He's running a business. Mm-hmm. That's why he's kicking ass. He's not fucking rapping. Mm-hmm. So these guys got to understand if you're going to model after these people, and I think that's probably what Meek ended up understanding. So let me recant. You can't walk back down because you have to understand, like, this is a business.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not that grown yet.
Walking down the aisle next to Drake is great for business.
It's great for business.
Okay.
It's amazing for business.
Yeah, we can go make another record together too and then run out with them.
And I'm just saying, different strokes, different folks. I can't do that for what I stand for. Not for no other reason. And guess what? I'm wrong to a lot of people. I don't give a fuck. This is talking about me right now. My ethics won't align with me doing that for this business because I'm an artist. My shit is like art. Like I'm like, damn, I want this to be great. I want y'all to hear it. I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna put my all into it. It's not about now what happens after we hand it off to business is what happens. So it's two different styles. These niggas here to get the bag. So shit, man, stand by and do all whatever it takes.
Well,
you sick. He can't come back. He's trying to cook up shit. He's trying to cook up shit.
Bring this up.
He said, speaking of, he like a bad kid.
You know, Spoon is into drill music a little bit too, so that's his ratchet side. This weekend, Cardi B, she threw a microphone on a fan who threw water on her at the stage. So Drake has people throwing bras at him, and the rest of the rappers have people throwing all kinds of crazy stuff at him. But Cardi wasn't having it. Do we have the clip of Cardi? She said, yeah, she wasn't having it. She wasn't having it.
Wow. Listen, man.
I gotta stop throwing stuff at
Listen. Cardi is the brand specialist. She understands marketing. She understands every time she does one of these things, it works. All this happens coincidentally as her new single was out with her husband.
You see how great her aim was? She literally hit that.
Bro, she's a real one.
30 feet.
She's a real, bro. She's basically just turned herself. She's turned herself into the marketing. It's genius because she has a great personality and she's authentically her from the looks of it. So she's just selling her. That's what I would expect Cardi to do. If she did not be like, I don't want to hear the new project. Like, because that ain't what Cardi would do.
Somebody throw the ice on her.
She's not letting nobody. She's popping off at Met Gala. She's tripping. She's been this since Love and Hip Hop. She has not broke her character. It just happens to be her. Look at her. She's mad. She's really mad.
Yeah.
She's bad.
Unapologetically herself.
Yeah, she's supposed to be. That's how you're supposed to be in this world, man. If you want to be in this business, you have to be yourself fully.
So what's gonna happen if somebody throws something at you at your next show?
That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. I don't have those type of fans, and I don't bring out that type of energy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I do the throwing of stuff at my shows.
What is it with fans when they pay to come to a show? Why do they feel like they gotta throw something at the artist?
Because they finally paid for something, so they feel more entitled. Because they don't got to pay for the goddamn music. So they finally, they think they don't got to pay for the music. So they finally think like, yeah, now that I'm here, you better fucking entertain me. It's a different type of fan. And I'm telling you, bro, I don't know where none of this crazy stuff happens. When does this start becoming a thing?
I saw somebody throw something at Lil Wayne a few weeks ago. I'm like, what? Why is that why are we doing that?
People be trying to go viral.
Yeah.
I can't wait till they start charging people to post their comments, their tweets, and their pictures. I can't wait. Because it's coming. They got y'all hooked now. So at some point, they're going to turn on the button where you guys have to pay per tweet, pay per post.
They're going to charge me to post my story on?
Totally. Because you're addicted now. You can't go a day without it. You're hooked. It's the biggest drug dealer ever. It's attention. They're selling attention.
Come on.
And it's free. It's charged. So when it happens, I want to see how many people are ready to go viral.
I think they are.
You got to put your own fucking money up.
They're charging for the blue check.
They already getting you ready, man.
And you gotta pay to get a little bit more visibility. You gotta put some ad money behind it or something.
Yeah, they training the customer, man. Yeah. They're training the customer.
Colonizing people's minds.
Yeah. That's what happens. And they're getting all the data for all these AI things that y'all scared are coming.
Oh yeah.
They're just pulling it off of there. I'm telling you, man, this shit is deep. The minute when they start charging, I want you gonna watch. That's 6 months. Man, fuck it. They're gonna be paying to say fuck this. We need to get off this app. A quarter.
$1 a comment.
A quarter. I don't know why we still here. A quarter. I'm telling you. It's gonna be like the slot machines.
It's gonna be less shit talking though.
After a while.
They do on some of the live streaming apps. You have to, if you pay, you can get comments or that's the thing, right? On,
super chats, yeah.
On some super chats. So you go on YouTube and you pay, then you can comment on the person's feed.
Listen, man, this shit is fucking, all this shit's crazy. I just wish people would just put the cameras down for a second. Just like, I don't know, back in the day when you used to get a cell phone, you couldn't use it till like after 9 p.m. for free, and then it was free on the weekends.
Yeah.
But during the week, that shit was high as
They
fuck.
Charging you per text
to
message.
fucking call and text people.
Yeah.
Get ready for that. I'm telling you, niggas just gonna have free weekends on the internet. That's it. Watch.
Free nights and weekends.
Yeah, watch. Watch.
Free
They
nights
set
and
you up.
weekend on the gram.
Watch on all of that shit. Because they're gonna have to cut this shit off. There's too much information. Information overload. Too many people getting rich too fast. They can't document. It's just a lot going on. Even though it's great to monitor and track us, this shit getting crazy. But it's like this girl is gonna sue her. The one that threw the water.
She already is.
That's crazy.
I didn't even know that.
Because she
Yeah, sure.
You get to throw water on me, and if I hit you back,
Yep.
you get to sue me.
Well, what hoes say? You shoot me, you famous. I shoot you, I'm brainless. What's a nigga to do?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey man, listen. This is some real coffee talk for your ass. Don't fucking throw nothing at me and my goddamn shows. And don't throw nothing at me nowhere. I don't like that shit. Let's be respectful now. I don't get to come up to your goddamn job at Walmart and kick you in the nuts because I ain't got nothing to do. Don't fucking, y'all gotta stop with this artist bashing shit going on, man. It's
like,
not fair.
It's when we were in Paris, remember?
Oh, yeah, man. This guy coming to me all crazy. My first time, this guy in Paris was just, I'm on my first, international tour, and Spoon flew out there. So we at the bar. We chilling afterwards. And I'm just, chilling. And, I got Compton shit on. Oh, Compton ain't shit. Fuck Compton ain't. So you're not, he's just talking. He's not talking to me, but he's talking near me so I can hear it. There was some ladies around and shit. And I'm hearing him, and he's like, he's getting riled up. I'm like, chill out. This is not this deep. So he's going. I just tell him, man, I'm like, you good? He's like, you need a drink or something? I'm trying to diffuse the situation. And he's like, it's a Compton, this and that. Bro, on my first world tour, you think you're going to trick me out of the bag? Are you out of your fucking mind? I said, bro, I just tapped him on the chest. I said, man, get him some drinks, and I got on. The juice not worth the squeeze? Me beating you up like I would have done. I go to international jail and I don't get to tour anymore. Cause this nigga want to play because I got a Compton shirt on and I'm an artist. What if this would have been me 5 years ago? I'd have hit him with a glass. I'd have been in jail. Out of fear. Nah, brother. They gotta stop, because what if I had a bad day? What if I just got a call from BN and got me upset? Now you done caught me. Now I'm all fucked off because somebody don't like Compton from Paris. That shit was crazy as fuck. That's crazy. I forgot about that shit. That big old nigga was gonna get his ass whooped up. I swear for Lord. I'm glad we didn't do that.
I'm glad y'all didn't do that. I'm glad we're here today. You would have been stuck over there at international.
I asked him, like, what's up? What we doing?
Not a damn thing.
Not over
we
here.
getting on this fucking, we get on that beautiful tour bus that I sleep on every night, and we're riding to Germany, baby. And I think Amsterdam was next. Man, you got me fucked up. Oh, no, I wouldn't miss that for the world.
You never had coffee and kush.
Would have never had coffee and kush. See how you did? You said you brought
crazy.
that back around?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because I went to Amsterdam, and that's where this whole thing came to life.
Yeah, now we're here. All right, let's go.
Shout out to that buckethead man.
Let's go to the next one. NeNe Leakes had lunch with boyfriend number 1 and boyfriend number 2.
Come on.
I just put this on here because I had to get your perspective on this is a new age.
Okay, so today
Come
I
on.
was lucky enough to have brunch with boyfriend number 1 and boyfriend number 2, honey.
Apparently, one of them is her ex.
Yes, he did. Come on. So what are you asking me? Because I don't get in dick and pussy business, but this is great.
The dynamics of dating, not her specifically, but in general, is if people doing this kind of thing where it's like, and we're in an open, I guess she's allowed to have 2 dudes at one time, and they both know about it, and
I think one of her was her ex and one is her new boyfriend. I don't think she went both of them at the same time. Or whatever. My thing is this. Hey, man. It kind of sets up what we're going to later on in here, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I mean? Hold on. Let me look on here because I got a paper this week because they give a shit about me. Why do we give a fuck about who people fuck? Is that on there? Why does everybody care about who or when everybody is fucking? This sets this up perfect.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck who she decide dick to go in her. That's nothing to do with me. I don't give a damn. She knows y'all care, and them 2 niggas are crazy because they're with it, and this could just be a joke. But by putting it out there, like, man, shit, have at it, man. Listen, that's her version of a threesome. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't look like it's not her getting a train ran on her anymore. That's not what this is. They flipped the narrative on you guys. Told you guys the women are winning.
Yeah.
Okay? They winning. They're kicking ass. Look, they can do what they need right now. This could have been a casual dinner. They could be talking about a business opportunity. It could be anything. But if it's her new crew, have at it. Get your shit destroyed. You know what I'm saying?
Destroyed.
Have at it if that's what you into. You know?
So talking about why do people? What's the subject? Why does everybody care what everybody is fucking?
Why does everybody care who or what everybody is fucking? Why? Why do we care so much that this guy is fucking that guy, or that girl is fucking that girl, those girls are fucking that guy? Where does somebody's sexual activities become so important to our day-to-day life?
It's not.
Come on, give it to me. She got something. Talk to me.
I think it's because we're not happy with what we're doing.
Come on.
We're not getting what we want.
As Doc came in swinging, it's because we're not happy with what we're doing. What's another reason we all of a sudden give a fuck about who and what people are fucking? Why do you? Why do you care? Like, why would you bring up a story like just to show somebody else? Why is that interesting to you?
I don't really care.
Okay, so you don't care. I don't care. Okay,
that's what I'm saying. I don't really
care. Or you don't care?
I don't really care, but I think it's an interesting subject because it's a new situation. We haven't seen relationship dynamics like this where the woman is playing it in such a masculine way.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about like just
all types.
Period.
All types of
like why is sex that important? That it now who somebody or what somebody is having sex with can determine so many different things on Earth.
Is that because it's primal?
Because it's primal.
Yeah.
Break that down for me if you can.
Well, we've been doing that since the beginning of time.
Got you.
And I think it's just so innate in our human nature, like that's the end all be all to satisfaction with another person.
Got you.
And I think it used to be taboo at one point. You know what I'm saying? Like, you remember you wouldn't see sex on TV till late at night. You had to stay up late at night and try to catch the HBO and see some titties or something like. But now it's just everywhere. It's
yeah.
Wait for Tip Drill to come on to see the crazy videos.
I look at like, you know what's like, bear with me, but I feel like when the gay thing was happening, that was more like of a luxury drug back in the day. It's like if you knew, you knew, and it was like cocaine, if you want to say. Now it's like crack. It's just everywhere. It's like all over the place. It's become this thing that y'all are like cheapening. It's kind of cheapening whatever that is. I feel like that was something that successful people did in their own downtime, and nobody kind of knew who was what with what. Not even with just gay, just period. Like the fact that we have to know who this person is dating or who that person is dating and when they stopped, and it's
well, now we have transgender and we have pronouns and we got
it's getting
all
so
these
crazy.
other things that we have to think about.
I think that's even probably more intense than where I'm going. I'm just talking about the importance of sex in this world is insane because it's the one thing that everybody can do. Like, it's the one thing everybody can do. It needs to, it's like a penny. Anybody can have one. So the fact that it dominates, like, we're porn all over the place, and are you sexy, or can we fuck, or have we fucked, or will we fuck, or who did he fuck? It's so, everybody cares so much. I don't, because I'm not in dick and pussy business. So I've devalued what that means because I know any and everybody can do it. Like a homeless person can have sex today. So there's no, anybody can. A dog can have sex. Like, anybody. But it means everything to your business. If you sexually respect people's sexual decisions. If you don't, you're crashed out. Who the fuck cares, bruh? Like, why? And I don't know why everybody else does or does not care. But I think it's an interesting question. If we can,
because it runs the world.
Something that everybody can do runs the world?
Yes, the most valuable thing in the world is pussy.
That's crazy.
Wars start over pussy.
Wars. You seen Troy?
Buildings crumbled over
yeah.
Okay.
Some good stuff down there.
Hey, man, listen.
She left one warrior to go to the other warrior and then ended up going back to the warrior, and people died.
Warrior
People
swap.
died, and then she went back to the other side. All right, come on.
So that's listen.
It's the most valuable thing in the world.
It's the most valuable thing?
You can't buy it. Precious.
No, you can't buy it. You can buy a time in it. You can't purchase it and have it and put it in your pocket.
Timeshare.
You can experience it for a fee.
It's currency.
Timeshare is crazy.
It's a currency.
Timeshare.
Timeshare is crazy.
Whoa.
Timeshare.
It's definitely a currency.
So do we?
We have
so
a man who was a pimp in the movie.
Right.
He's using that as currency.
So dick ain't shit then.
Absolutely not.
Damn.
It is, but we concerned about that more than
Absolutely
No,
not.
I don't think so. I don't know.
ego.
Women think about
Ego.
women thinking about penises far more than we think
We'll go
about that sweet pocket.
Marvin's preaching back here.
They won't pay anything to go get it.
One time on it. Just let me go conquer this whole
Oh Jesus! Oh, so that's the reward when you bring the when you win the big belt, you get all the. Oh,
Women won't pay anything to go get some dick.
that's
crazy.
Oh shit!
They won't throw their whole life away.
He said, "Boy, you crazy."
They won't throw their whole life away for it.
Crazy, bro. You are tripping. They will.
Wait, let me get that coffee. Hey,
Here comes the band.
commercialist.
Welcome to Coffee and Kush, where great minds gather. Indulge in the perfect blend of rich coffee and the delightful aroma of cannabis. Connect with a vibrant community of thinkers, sharing ideas and embracing creativity together. Join us for the ultimate lifestyle experience. Coffee and Kush. Elevate your moments. For more information, visit www.coffeeandkush.com.
Are we back?
We back.
Bring the band back. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Right.
The Coffee and Kush band is here right now, guys. I want you to subscribe, hit the like button, go into the comments, say something. Just fill the place out. Welcome to Coffee Talk.
Yeah.
What is this, episode 5?
5.
Yeah, we got 2 ghost episodes that we may sell y'all later. Them is gonna be the vintage ones that we recorded and kept. But y'all, we've been here before. Just understand, we want to make sure this thing was right. We've been dialing this thing. We're all on the fly. I personally, this is the first for me, even doing this. I want to thank everybody for coming and being around and grooming me for this fucking shit. I'm having a good time doing it.
It's a good time, man.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. This is dope. I like the diversity that we're gonna keep adding. I'm telling you, we're gonna get my boy Leo in here too. We're gonna sit him down. He gonna talk about some real estate or something. Give some people some game. What's up with it?
So Shaq said something that you've been saying for a while. He says that the WNBA should lower the rim. It'll make their game more exciting.
Yeah.
I have a solution for the WNBA. I don't know if you know, in males beach volleyball and women's beach volleyball, the net is lowered just a little bit.
That's what?
It's lowered. The net is lowered. So the only thing missing from the WNBA to the NBA game is the dunk. So imagine, I'm not saying lower it to 9 feet or 8 feet.
Just so they can dunk.
So they can dunk.
Just more of a show. There's a few that dunk.
Just a little bit. So I think if they did that, it'd make the game more exciting. Because look, they got the handles, they got the shooters, they got the showmanship. They just don't have the dunk. And so just imagine that. So if you lower the rim just a little bit.
Oh yeah, I've been saying this
9.5.
I would take it to about 9.6, probably 9.6, like 9.6, 9.8.
I think that'll make a huge.
It'll make a gigantic difference.
I think there'll be a lot more people.
Just really think about it. When we go play in gyms and the court's a little lower, that shot just a little easier to shoot. And I'm talking about it could just be a little bit lower. I say this respectfully because, you know, women feel very disrespected by thinking you should lower the rim. But my argument to them is that the ball is already smaller. It's already a smaller situation. And I don't think if they lower it, you should announce it. It doesn't have to be this rim is 9.6. This is still entertainment. This is not law. You know what I'm saying? We're coming to watch a show when we go to these basketball games. This is not like we're breaking any fucking religious rules if it comes down a little bit. It's just to give it that vibe. I think them dunks, and women are far more spicy too with they shit talking. So imagine one of them cross over, bang, bang on the other one, and be like, bitch, like they gon' trip. It's gonna be.
I can't say that.
I'm definitely watching. And I'm not gonna lie. I've been looking at WNBA. It's starting to look like something.
I think the best
starting to look
like something.
The best thing to happen to the WNBA is Steph Curry. Okay,
the WNBA.
The WNBA.
Give
the
it to
3-point. I think they don't need the dunk. I think this 3-point. This 3-point thing that we're in, this 3-point era that we're in right now, is the best thing to happen for the WNBA. We got Caitlin Clark pulling up from deep all the time. That's exciting. And that's something that they could do at a higher rate, that I see them doing at a higher rate than NBA players or male players. is launching that thing from deep. They don't really have to, you know what I'm saying? It's something that it puts them on the same playing field. It's more points. It's exciting to watch. Kids loving it right now. All the kids want to pull up from half court for them logo.
I mean, shit. I agree. I like your stance on that. My only rebuttal is that the 3-point is exciting because we wore out the dunk though. They've never had a chance to even have the dunk. So I would want to. I think it's like the complete opposite. I think the 3-pointer was so exciting because we had just never seen nobody do it. That's all they've had to kind of excite us. If you really think about it, I think if you say now it's the 3-pointer and they get the dunk, it's a different mentality when you dunk on somebody. Like in the NBA though, the dunk used to be supreme, but Steph definitely said fuck all that.
Right, and it makes it so that more like everybody can shoot not everybody can shoot the 3, but everybody has the ability to learn how to shoot the 3. Not everybody. It makes it more so it's more global, more international, more like, oh, if I'm just a kid in Iowa, I can play this game at a high level because I could play like Steph Curry and Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, I think with Steph done too, he's made it where like smaller guards are getting more chances now because if you can shoot that bitch from a little farther back, it just opens up the court and they can't just like hone in on like what's the kid from that plays for the Hornets with the braids, Alvarez, I forget his name.
He played for the Pelicans now.
Pelicans, I'm sorry, yeah. He played for the Pelicans. I walked past him.
Grand Theft Auto.
I walked past him and he ain't no taller than me. And he be out there giving them boys problems. Yeah. Because he can shoot the D-ball. So, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. So, we can go to the next where...
Let's give away some WNBA tickets.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see Brittany Griner dunking on
We have WNBA tickets? Hold on, wait, whoa, shit. Is this our first ever sponsored giveaway? Wait, what happened? So, we have WNBA tickets to give away?
Hey, we got Chicago or Seattle?
In Chicago or Seattle?
No, here, Sparks versus Chicago.
Okay, we giving out some Sparks tickets versus either Chicago?
Chicago or Seattle?
Chicago, Seattle. When is the game?
29th or 31st?
29th or 31st. Okay, listen, I don't know how you gonna get these tickets. You know what?
We need.
That's what you do.
We need a strategy for how they go.
This is on the fly. I'll say this: if order something, what do we do? Order a coffee and kush mug. Order a fucking bag of Compton coffee, and we'll randomly pick somebody to get these free. We'll put. How many tickets is it?
Pair of tickets.
It's a pair. So do we give out 2 or we give out 1 of each?
No, give them both.
Both. Okay. We'll buy a mug or some coffee, and you may randomly receive some tickets.
They gotta subscribe and like and do all that other shit.
They gonna do that anyway because we cracking.
I think we got to get the campaign together, y'all.
Nah. Coffee and Kush. Go to coffeeandkush.com right now. Order some mugs. Order some shit, and we will. It's like a raffle. You put your ticket in the raffle, and we'll randomly just drop them in one of them.
Randomly, you don't want them to share it or nothing.
Huh?
Comment.
You said what?
Have them come and comment.
Look at my boy. See, that's why you need to fucking be here. You haven't even been here. See, you should have been here, man. You got all the good shit going on. No, leave a comment. We don't know what we're doing. Let's just figure it out. I'm gonna send some tickets to somebody for some reason. So we'll figure that out. Man, shout out to you, man. Coming through. Shout out to WNBA. You getting free sponsorship while I'm smoking weed. I know y'all gonna love this. Shout out to Brittany Gardner. What's the next
So
one?
we got the tweet.
Oh.
From LaRussell.
Oh.
I rock with LaRussell too. He
I gotta read this one, man.
Really puts on for independent artists.
Shout out to LaRussell. No child left behind. That's what the music feels like some days. Why are we not highlighting the important shit? I think anything a child draws and gives you should be applauded. But at some point, you have to actually look at what they're drawing and why they're drawing it. Then he follows with, it's like removing all the fruit and vegetables from a store and saying, you can eat whatever you want. Knowing that people are going to only be able to eat trash, but they're disguising it as a choice. I swear this guy is one of the smartest human beings to enter hip hop. What he brings to the table, the way he does it, and it seems so organic, so friendly, so pure, and still so fly, man. Shout out to LaRussell. He just said a lot of shit in that. And I can decode it if you don't get it. As a musician, we just kind of feel like the shit that's more killing us and talking about destroying us, and those are the things that are being pushed, and the things where we're kind of degrading ourselves the most gets the most attention by pop culture, And the ones that are trying to do it are doing it this way, and the ones that are doing it another way just are not getting any attention, is what it seems like. So you're kind of disguising it to say that it's not working, when in actuality, this guy's successful and he's started a whole business where his fans are monetizing off what he does every day. That needs to be highlighted. You know what I'm saying? So it's that shit hit me real hard, man, because I didn't know how to explain it as eloquently as he did. Shout out to the Russell for that.
I think you just did.
Dope.
That's fucking
rock
crazy.
with his music. If the music don't sound like his, it don't really do nothing for me. So
yeah, like I said, you're at the 2% though. You got to remind yourself that you're not a part of the sheep. So he's speaking to try to turn that 2% into 3 and into 4 and into 5 and into 6. So a lot of people don't really like that, man. That's a great fucking point. I was just wondering why I'll post something where I can say RIP to my friend or something like that, and it'll go crazy. People love to put you to prayer hands and guide you through death and darkness, and they love that. But if you're putting something brand new you're doing, or brand new you're selling, or you got a positive notion for the day, it's just like, look at that. It's like it's like you're going to the internet to look for just to be messy or dark. It's a weird thing. Spoon, I'm glad you're here. We didn't get to do the start my week thing off because I was so fucking hot about the slavery shit. But to start my week off, I had a conversation with Spoon about just my place in music and where I sit with it. And I had a crazy epiphany about some things. I'm like, wow, outside of a few places, I've hit every goal I set out to hit. Like musically, independently.
That's to be celebrated. That's great.
Nah, just the way we've been able to empower within, like, my friend circle, my power circle, people I grew up with were able to make money with me, for me, together with me, all of that shit. My family situation, everything is there. My place and what I'm creating new. We got a new show. We got films. We got a lot of things happening. Man, I'm doing damn all right. It's only one place where I'm probably not the hottest, and that's the internet. So, but really think about that.
Right.
The internet is
like
the one.
Like, how important is the internet?
Right.
That's your success in it.
And I don't like to say real life because that's a cop out. It's not real life. That's a real life thing too. But that part of real life is what everybody thrives to be the best in right now. That's scary as fuck because right now I could just put this phone down and it has no existence to this day. The minute we say we don't want to do it anymore, it's over. So to put that much power on your emotion and how you feel about yourself is kind of scary.
I think it's because that's where everybody shows their importance inside the social networks and stuff. Like I was telling him, like, so I got to be with him day to day for like 2 years, 3 years, like, and I really get to see like who was calling his phone and who he'd be talking to on a regular basis. And like Diddy will call his phone and then like Snoop will call him. And then like we'd be at the studio and I watched Busta Rhymes tell him, you big bro to me, even though I'm older than you. Like seeing stuff like that.
Shout out to Busta, man. That's my dog. That's my real good friend of mine.
Seeing legends talk to him like this and stuff, like, I'm like, the world don't know how like well received you are in this space because you don't post these things and you don't say these things where as the typical artist would just be like, look at me, look what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So
because I don't see the importance in sharing like my genuine relationships and using them to exploit just to manipulate people to think I'm cool.
Right.
Like that's not what I never thought. For me, when I walk in a room and I kind of scan the place, I know what's what just by who has on what jewelry, what they're trying to accomplish, who's trying to be seen and who's not. Usually the guys that are trying not to be seen is the one funding the whole fucking place or the one handling the business. So I switched my whole situation. I didn't want to be the show anymore. So in this new way, during that you transition, and it's just like, it's not like I don't want to share that he just said that about me. It's just like we're in a real candid moment with my friends and I'm watching a fucking super legend big me up in a huge way. I would have felt crazy like, hey, could you say that again? It's like, it's not fly. It's just not fly.
It ain't fly.
And my pops is, man, I'm saying, I feel like I come from a real lineage of fly guys My partners, my homies, man, they real very fly about the way they do things. Real player. Not when it come to macking a bitch. Player meaning like everything is gonna be, we in the game. We well coached. We chilling. Like all that extra out shit. And I think that's why I've been able to maintain relationships. Because they know I'm not gonna take our conversations and post them and do all that shit. I'm calling because I really want some information. Like I want to keep being able to swap information with these people that have succeeded in this space. Like, so that's what I be on as far as like using that to sell my music and my art and what I'm doing is that's just not what I come from. It goes back down to I know I look younger, but I'm not as young as people think. And I was really a part of that first, second regime of the West Coast where it was, nigga, you don't come out till showtime. So I got caught up in that thing trying to perform for the gram and all that because I'm thinking that's what we doing. But that's just not me. So I like to perform in real life. My version of real life, though.
I think it's crazy that, like, if you're not posting nothing, then people think you're not doing nothing.
Think. There go that word I hate. It's way better to know.
Because I will go ghost on the internet, too, for a minute. Then if I'll post something, then that's when, you start getting on a ding, 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 ding. Oh, you're doing something. Like, I've been doing stuff. I just don't post it.
Man, we have given our lives. Y'all, listen, what y'all are all figuring out is what it's like to be a star now. This is what it's like. It's full time. It's 24 hours. It's whenever you do something, you're being judged and ridiculed and somebody can have a comment about it. This is what being a star feels like constantly. So you're watching some people commit suicide. You're watching drugs. You're watching everybody because everybody ain't meant to be a fucking star. Everybody ain't built to hear all these opinions. Because they don't think highly of themselves yet. Like, we're still battling with shit. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't really time to just be like, imagine, bruh, if you had to have a haircut every minute, every second, or you had to be the neatest possible. Because if they catch you outside and you got a hole in your sock, the word spreads. Oh, man, that last shit didn't do as good as I thought it did. Yeah, that coffee must ain't cushion. Oh, damn. Oh, man, did you see the nigga had a flat tire? What the fuck? Where's bodyguard? Why he ain't got no chain? All that shit. If you not mentally trained to be yourself for this, it ain't easy. It's not an easy thing. So I get to watch people go in there and playing that. But that's why, to bring it back full circle, you're not supposed to put that much importance into that. Because you can turn that off. When you go to sleep, that shit don't mean nothing. When you eating your food, it don't mean nothing. So to me, that's the lesser of the evil. Like, I have to, like, really, for me to live, we got to get to it. Like, for y'all to live, we got to get to it. So we can sit in here and talk on mics and shit.
Yeah.
I can't be goddamn sitting here doing this and posting my shoes and shit.
I will say there are people that are doing the internet thing and are very successful.
It is, and that's just not for me. Like, again, I won't be right to everybody. That's why we on Coughie Talk. This is my perspective of shit. I to each his own. But I haven't figured out a way to want to do that successfully. Keyword, want to do that successfully.
Yeah, and the flip of that is you'll see people on the social medias and you be like, probably a cool person. Then you meet them in real life and they be like, it's weird. Like,
yeah. Because they've had a chance to manicure the vision of how y'all see them, man. Yeah. It's like it's a real game, man. Like, I don't recommend, if you're not ready to be really built into this shit, locked into it 24 hours to be an entertainer, don't play with that. Don't play with that. Like, really understand it's a lot of mental work that goes into that shit so you don't lose yourself. Understand who you are to the fullest, like to the fullest before you enter, because you're selling intellectual properties. There's a lot of mind manipulation. It's a lot of devaluing and saying this person's worth more because of this. You got to be really focused to really do what Drake did. You get what I'm saying? So more power to everybody, man. Have fun, man. Paint and shit and fucking rap and have a great time.
Don't nobody care about intellectual property in the beginning.
That's who. Yep. That's why. Yep.
That's the difference.
They don't care about intellectual properties in the beginning because they don't know to care because it's devalued.
Right.
Because usually the people that are selling the IP need finance to push it.
Right.
So the financier can have more leverage in that conversation. But then every financier knows once they get the money to the IP person, then you either partner or they move. It's like, it's kind of how it goes. So if you walk in understanding off rip, like, okay, both things are great. But one is not better than the other. You pretty much have smooth selling. You got it. It's smooth selling because both of them are necessary. You can't do one without the other. Cause even like I know some super creative motherfuckers, but they can't get that right coin behind them. You know what I'm saying? So that super great motherfuckers just sitting there. And then I know some very, very, very high ranking wealthy people. And they're wealthy off of some shit, but they don't really enjoy that. Mm-hmm. It's like this, all right, I've made this money consecutively for a long time. So it's like, what else is there to do in life? It comes about humanity. So they need that creativity, that art to try something new and just to keep yourself alive. So it's crazy. It's a crazy shit, bro. It's a crazy shit. But if you realize it early, like you'll understand IP, you'll understand business, you'll understand both of them are necessary heavens, not evils. And you keep moving.
We want to take a quick break to thank our sponsor, Co-Create Studios. If you're a business or content creator looking to produce a high-quality podcast or any social media content, Co-Create Studios has you covered. Whether you're just starting out or you're a seasoned pro, Co-Create has state-of-the-art equipment and a full-service production team to take your vision to the next level. That's why we chose Co-Create to produce Coughie Talk. So we're calling all content creators, influencers, and brands. If you're looking for a place to create, be sure to check out co-createstudios.com and make sure to mention the word coffee to get your first hour in the studio for free. And now back to our show. Just made that on spot today.
We gotta have a conversation. I'm gonna need a piece of that, man. I ain't gonna blow the spot up and then nigga don't get none of this. Y'all crazy as hell. That look good. They can't come just sit where the chop's sitting there. We're gonna have to figure something out.
I already took care of you.
Come on, there it is. I knew my producer. You see, we just talked about business. Look at that. That was tight. Look at God dropping that on my head. No, that shit look real good. Shout out to my brother KP, man. One of the reasons I'm even in this place. I just saw him in the joint, bro. I told him he gonna have to come to my show so he can be himself, because he's really a lot more fiery than that he is on that other one.
He has to tone himself down for the other show.
Oh, I love KP, but y'all don't know the KP I know. Yeah. We need that one to pull up every other Sunday or something. Come on, KP. I need KP in here, man. Cause I sat in here in this show. I'm like, man, this is a good show. I asked him afterwards, I'm like, you all right? What are you doing here? He's like, oh, nah, man, it's a different, it's a different brand, baby. It's a different. I said, well, yeah, you gonna bring your ass up to this Coughie Talk.
He has to tone himself down for the other show, but we'll get him on here.
Nah, you want to put a battery in that back and watch that thing go crazy. Yeah. What we on next, man?
We did it.
Oh, we on it, man. Shit. We went through the whole thing, man. Hey, wow.
You have this. Explain the importance of your opinion.
Some shit, I'll be high riding around, and it'd be questions that I have myself where I think people won't understand when I say something like, well, your opinion is just your opinion. That doesn't mean it's real. So that can come off as me telling somebody that their opinion ain't worth shit. When in actuality, I'm saying if I can't say that to you if you really value your opinion. Like, I think people assume that because it's your opinion, if somebody doesn't agree, that one of y'all is wrong. No. I stand firm on what I believe, on my opinions. But I do understand that if I think something and if I know something, it's two totally different things. Mm-hmm. People confuse that shit all the time. They think because they think it, that means it's right. No, nigga. But if you really think your opinion is correct, it shouldn't be swayed by what somebody else is thinking. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was really about. Because I'm working on this delivery thing when I talk to my babies or if I'm talking to other people, because I don't want to come off if I'm talking like am I talking at you when I'm not? Mm-hmm. I want to be very intentional when I'm talking at somebody so they can know that it's two different things. Just because I'm real confident in my delivery, it will come off as if like, oh, he think he know this and . Nah, I'm just like, my opinion to me means a lot. And I have a lot of facts to back up why I feel this way. And I ain't really knowing if I'm ready to change that. So let's just have a cool conversation and we can end with agreeing like, oh, that's your opinion, that's dope, this is mine, boom. But fuck your opinion in real life if it's just some shit that's like worth something talking about, like facts over opinions. Yeah. So it was more so that type of shit.
Yeah. I feel you. I think it's important to have an opinion on things and not be just unopinionated, but have a perspective. Or if you don't have a perspective, go get the information to where you can develop perspective on things. But it's also not important that you share that perspective all the time.
Yeah, we was talking about when and where last time. I think when and where is very important. Very important to your opinion. sometimes you should probably wait till somebody asks you. I know a lot of people like to volunteer their opinions. That's crazy. That's OD to me.
Yeah.
When somebody just comes out of nowhere and just like, well, I think, well, I'm like, whoa. We wasn't ready. We already doing it. We already got the triangle going. I'm not even ready to. KP.
We were just about to wrap the show up.
Come here, man. Come here, KP.
We were just about to wrap the show up.
Come here. Come on. Come on, man. Come on in. Nah, yeah, we definitely. Come here. KP here. You got it. Here, man. Hold on. Here he is, man. Let me get you right in here.
What I'm talking about.
Nay, I told them that they don't. What's the name of your show? Tell me about your show is, please.
The Creators Podcast every Monday.
Come on.
Yeah.
So the Creators Podcast, I get to see a very elevated version of my friend, right? But I want him to come on Coughie Talk and be KP, the one I know. So I need you to say some curse words for me. They don't think. No, get the. Hold on.
I love that vanilla chai tea latte.
Hey, see, no, fuck all of that.
I am a huge fan of that.
Okay.
What do you want from me?
I just told him, man, you're a friend of all of us here. That's why we all know each other.
Yeah.
But I told him you fucking doing this fucking PG version of you. I ain't rolling.
I think I'm pretty R-rated. Brian, saying it right during the show. I mean, I could turn up a few notches.
Come on, man.
The creator show is a different brand.
It's a different brand.
Yeah. It's commercial.
Get the fuck out of here.
He ain't even using his real voice right now.
I got commercial sponsors.
The next time y'all shoot, give him 3 gummies and get out the way. I guarantee you're gonna him and that bird are gonna become a real thing. Okay, 3 gummies and he's out, man. After we done, we good, man. Shout out to everybody in the room, everybody in the building. Special guest, Spoon in the spot. B, we got B and S back there. We got Marv. We got co-create in the building. KP pulled up. We're on Coughie Talk. This is episode 5. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We are dialing this thing in. We will be here. We were not going up. We're not leaving. We're not letting up off this. I have too much fun. This serves as a lot of therapy for me. Mm-hmm. So until next time, you know what I mean? What?
Yeah.
Get ready to awaken your senses with Compton Coffee. From the streets of Compton, our coffee bursts with inspiration. Calling all artists, embrace your creativity, sip with us. And remember, a percentage of your purchase supports the Compton Arts Museum. Compton Coffee, where chaos fuels creation. Taste the difference today.